So again, I was watching the live meeting with Donald Trump and U.S. government, and a lot of good things were said. I can see what Donald Trump wants to do. Invest in clinics. They are apparently opening 6 clinics for veterans, paralyzed veterans, or disabled veterans and stuff like that. So that's good. They want to upgrade their infrastructure because apparently their traffic control is still running off floppy disks. I still can't believe they're running off floppy disks. Like, really? Blu-rays are discontinued. Blu-rays hold what? Up to from 60 gigs to 120 gigs. The floppy disk, kilobits. You know what I mean? You're still running off floppy disks. Wow, I can see that there was a big problem in the state's management with past presidencies. You know, uh, you know, there was a big problem with companies not being invested in, or investments not going the right place. You know, in the states, it's obvious when your traffic control is still running off, and sole tech that's using floppy disks. Very old computers, and it's time to upgrade. I agree. It's time for a massive upgrade, and I can see the states are working hard on it. I'll try to work with the Canadian government, try to mitigate the situation. Uh, no doubt, I can talk to Bell, to talk to resellers of Bell in the states to kind of help you guys out in the states to upgrade the whole network in the states, and so forth. Uh, I can see your drastic need of a change. When you're still running off floppies, like really. In Canada, we need an upgrade too. But floppy disks, our government and most hospitals' computers still runs off XP mostly. From what I know, don't quote me on it. Uh, but we're not running off floppies. Even in Canada, we would need to upgrade. Computers for government jobs and hospitals and stuff like that. Even in Canada, there's still a lack. The government does not have the money or does not want to spend the money on upgrading computers when they're decent enough. They're doing the job right, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't be such a bad idea to invest in more modern tech across the board. Uh, you know what I mean? Uh, so, uh, so we'll see. Uh, if the states want to help work with me, I'm willing to work with them too. And surgeries will be possible down the road with Halo. Uh, I not only want to provide that to Canada, but I'd like the whole world to be able to benefit from my inventions. So of course, I'd like to work with the states. You know, uh, Whether we use the same machine for both countries or have a machine in each, I don't know. It's up to the state's government. You know, but like I said, you definitely need an overhaul if you're still running off floppy disks in this modern age. Canada needs an upgrade, but damn, fuck. Sorry for the language, but you Americans definitely need an upgrade. Drastic upgrade.